perfect, and wishes are certain. The conscious evolution of mankind. All rise. Do you?
Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Well, here we are. We are live, and hopefully my microphone works. I'll wait for it to come up. Okay, I think my microphone works. I hate it when that doesn't work. You'll notice that the seat next to me is empty. Bob's not here tonight, so it's just me doing this thing solo tonight. But hey, we can handle it. We're going to be able to do this because I'm not here by myself. I got all you guys out there in the chat, and I know we can get this thing going. I think it's all produced and everything's ready to go. But I'm sure Bob's okay. But let's hey, let's not dilly dally. I appreciate you guys being out here watching, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that we can still highlight all the people who make Action Racing Series work, and we're going to be featuring this Homestead Miami race that we had on Thursday. What an awesome race that was. What an awesome track. It's a little bit scary at first, but once you work out the bugs, all of a sudden things start working and happening. But before I go into the feature, I want to say I see Rob Goddard out there in the chat. It's good to see you out there, brother. And I want to make sure that I do a shout out to the other leagues that are Action Racing Series drivers race in. Rubbin's Racing Online Series, One Rebel Racing Motorsports. Right now their schedules are like on Tuesdays and on Wednesdays. Tuesdays for Rubbin's Racing Online, and Wednesdays for One Rebel Racing Motorsports. They a lot of the racers that are racing with the Action Racing Series also race in those series. And so, because our races take place on Mondays and Thursdays, so a lot of you guys out there want to race every day of the week, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just these are some alternatives to be able to race on those nights that Action Racing Series isn't out there. And if you wanna try out those series, you can go to iRacing in the leagues section. Search for Rubbin's Racing Online. They'll wave you through, and then you'll be racing with them on the very next Tuesday. Or you look, if you want to race on Wednesday nights, you can go to One Rebel Racing Motorsports. Got to type the whole thing out. One Rebel Racing Motorsports. You type the whole thing out, and they'll wave you through, and you can be racing with them as well on Wednesday nights. But yeah, a lot of us race out there on those other leagues as well. So you'll see a lot of us racing each other in all three leagues. And if you have a league out there that you're racing and you're an Action Racing Series driver, let me know. I'll throw it up here, and I'll give them a shout out so that other people out there watching this can also go out there and race in one of those other leagues as well. Although I'm a little partial to the Action Racing Series. But hey, if you like racing, These are some leagues and some options that are out there for you. Good to go. Now, I did mention that we race on Monday nights, and that's our road series. Thursday nights is our oval series, and that's what we'll be featuring here. Is the race that we did on Thursday night, but we also have a race that takes place on Monday nights, 6:30 Central and 7:30 Eastern, and that is our road racing series. And this Monday night, we went to a track called Hockenheimring Baden Württemberg. I have to look at my notes. That's a tough one to say. Hockenheimring Baden Württemberg. Yeah, I'm from Tennessee, and it was a fun race. And our congratulations to our winner, Billy Sigmund. He brought home another victory. That just helps get him closer. This was race 9 of a 12 weeks season, 12 race season, and he really brought the hurt to us. Let me tell you, he came out there, and him and I tell you what, that Bob Wildcat or Wild Thing Williams is another fast one out there. And if you take a look at the track, this one's a little bit long, but the racing was in every turn on this. Bob didn't give him any quarter. He was out there racing him the whole time, from the time it went green to the time we got to the finish line. There's a great crowd out there, great bunch of drivers. It was good to see everybody who showed up there. Scott Erickson, Dana Van Meter, as mentioned, Bob. Also, Jesse Hope came out there. I hope to see him out there some more. He hasn't been doing a whole lot of road racing with us, but it was really good to see him out there. And the track was good. We just went through a big upgrade with iRacing, so there might be some rain in our future. Bob runs all that. He's in charge of the road racing series, and that's on Monday nights. It starts at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. And if you want to be a part of the Action Racing series, then you can be in both series, the oval as well as any of the racing events that we do. You're always welcome to come out and do it with us. The road series is, like I said, it's on Monday nights, and you just go in there, look for the Action Racing series in the league section, iRacing, hit the apply button, and we'll wave you through, and you'll be racing with us on Monday nights as well as Thursday nights if you want. And like I said, Wild Thing, he is in charge of all the road racing, and he likes to have practice sessions on Sunday nights. So he'll throw up a practice session a lot of times, and it's open. It's going to be open to the public. And then if you want to test us out, come on out, see what we're made of. Race with the Action Racing series on Sunday nights, and if you like it, then by all means hit that apply button in the league section, and we'll wave you through. But yeah, congratulations to Billy Sigmund. Did another fine job out there. He was He's been kicking some butt here lately. Uh, the the competition is always tough on these things. Billy makes it seem easy. He goes out there and he just stays smooth. Right now, we have other drivers like John Bates, our former champion, our last season champion. He hasn't been able to make it because of business. He's been traveling a lot, but Billy's been able to take advantage of that as well. Uh, and here you see he just did a fine job, and he brought it home. Brought home another victory. Way to go, Billy. The season's really tightening up out there. The We have, if you take a look at the points right now, you'll see that Billy, like I said before, he's taking advantage because this being the second season of the road racing, a lot of our road racers have the ones that have been showing up for all the races are trying to keep it as tight as they can, but the competition, he's starting to gap second place there, Bob Williams, and he's on his way. We have, like I said, this was the 9th race of a 12-week season, and so he's starting to put some distance on second place, and he is well on his way to solidifying a championship, which means he gets the keys to the Champions Lounge on the Discord server, and he can hang out in there and with all those other champions that we have. But yeah, good job to Billy. Good job to the rest of the podium. You guys make it fun, and it's all about you guys. And I really, really appreciate everybody who shows up for these things. It's not easy. Good to go. Let me see if I can hit these buttons. Bob's not here, so he can't fill the gaps whenever I'm in here trying to get all the buttons and everything. The production crew, they didn't show up today either. It's just me. So here we go. Let me see. Let's go back, and I don't have a whole lot more here. No more shout outs. Like I said, the feature is the Homestead Miami race. I can take us down there to the trackside stage, and we'll see how that works out. Let me make sure everything's set up for that, and then I'll get us down there. I will make sure that I shut the doors and make sure that nobody takes off with anything while I'm down there. And we can come back here and everything in the studio is still around and all that stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate Smiley being here as well. You know, he keeps me company. And yeah, throw in, if you're out there in the chat, throw in your commentary. I can still try to keep up with that as well. And I'm going to take us down there to the stage and get this watch party kicked off. So let me see if I can hit these buttons, get us there. And I'll see you guys down there. Whoa! Just like that, we are here. This is a little bit high up here. They've got us on top of the suites, the box suites here at Homestead Miami, and yeah, it's way up there. If you're curious, if I push this button here, it will show you if you were in the pits down there. We're up there on top of those box suites as you're entering turn one. So it's kind of high, you know. The view's not the best up here. You can see some cars driving there in the behind us, you know, they're going around, that kind of thing. But yeah, we'll do what we can here. The oval season right now is, we just came out of Talladega. What a great race there. Jesse Hoke won that one. A great victory for him. And we came in here to Homestead with Kent Hunley, it says up there, at 309 points, with Stephen Gibson in second at 263. So Kent is trying to get some distance on us here. You got Cody Hunley at 253 in third, and Dana Van Meter in fourth. Scott Erickson's always fast. And so when running into this race, we are trying to catch that Kent Hunley. We are definitely trying to catch that Kent Hunley. So this is race number 10 of 12. And like I said, we are in here coming off of Talladega, going into Homestead. Then we go to a short track on Martinsville. And then we'll finish up the season at Phoenix, which is always a fun place to run in these trucks. What we've got working on for next season, the fourth season, we haven't got a date whenever we're going to kick that off, but we're looking at late models on a bunch of short tracks out there, 12 short tracks, and those late model cars. And so that looks to be a whole lot of fun. Kent's helping us get that all put together, and I appreciate all of his help with that, that's for sure. But with all that said, let's go on down to the track and let's get to broadcasting this watch party. Alrighty, let's do this. Goes. I think we're going. Oh yeah. Of course, there's no Bob over there. What we will do is I will get this. There's Scott Erickson out there. I see you out there, Kent. Woohoo! Good race here at Homestead. There's Stephen Gibson down there. Let's see if we can get this thing advanced and get this race started. Next session. We go here. Got a lot of cameras from the top view. What's going on with that?
Grid up, buttercup.
You'll see.
Welcome aboard, Ivan.
There's the 17 of Jonathan Atkins right there. It's good to see him back out on the track. He's a former winner here. And also there's Dana Van Meter behind him and Stephen Gibson. And then you'll see Scott Erickson there in the 50 truck, the Fireball truck. This is going to be a good race. It's always a great race with everybody. Let me get me off of here.
DVM. Good luck, y'all.
You guys can watch this race. They're about to kick it off.
Fun. Ivan, glad you could make it, buddy. Good luck, everybody. Martinsville's going to suck next week. Hey, ladies. How y'all doing?
You guys just hear everything.
Doing good, Ivan. Doing good.
You're listening to the communication in there, the iRacing communication. Kent Hunley took the pole on this one. Congratulations on another pole for you,
Can't
Kent.
hear you.
And they're off. Got Kent Hunley, Jonathan Atkins, Scott Erickson, Kenny Hunley's out there, Dana Van Meter's out there, Jody Hoke, Stephen Gibson, myself, Bart Hoke, and Ivan Garcia's out there. We're about to take a green here. Grid up, Buttercup. And that pace truck is off. They're all lined up. Green flag, green flag. There we go. This is 94 laps. Got Kent Hunley taking that lead from the pole. Jonathan Atkins looks like he's going underneath him there. Let's take a look at that. He's trying to get that lead from Kent right off the bat. Dana Van Meter's right behind him. Stephen Gibson's not giving up anything back there either. He's running hard. So he's going to be 3 wide. What a fight out front. Jonathan takes that lead. Kent's going back underneath, it looks like. Made it look easy. But it's not done yet. Jonathan's working that outside. That's a fast line right there. Those two are fighting. Steven's just looking for his spot. When can I get out there? Scott Erickson. Look, it's going to be 3 wide. Scott Erickson coming up underneath that 87 of me. Takes that spot. Dana Van Meter's coming in. All 6 trucks look like they're trying to make it 3 wide on 2 rows back. Steven's got it in the middle. Jonathan is powerful on that outside. He's powerful. Lap 6 is 94. Oh, there's 5 cars right there battling for the front. And here comes Dana Van Meter. A little bit loose for that 87. Dana takes advantage of that. Gets on the outside. Oh, and I get into Dana a little bit, but the wall got me. Got a little bit of damage. I could see it. It started to drop back there. That fight up front. Jonathan's holding tight. Steven's trying the middle again. There's Dana Van Meter, DVM. What's going on, DVM? Number 12 going down low. Steven doesn't want to follow. He goes through the middle. It's hard to stay low on this track. I had a problem with that. Of course, everybody saw the problem I had keeping it down. Broke loose, got up into DVM, and then into the wall. Oh, Jonathan's up into the wall. They take advantage of that. 12 and the 53 now out in front of him, and Scott Erickson going to make his move underneath DVM. Oh, right, Rob. Gen 4 cars, it's really tough. You're right. '53 is going to make it. He settles for second at the line. Lap 12 of 94. Going to try again. Jonathan's coming back on the outside. He picks up some draft from that 12 car. Now he's left out there all by himself. Yeah, this is Rob. This is definitely. The low line would definitely not be a Scott line, but he looks like he's trying to make it work. Scott Erickson always in that high line. Always in that high line. Jonathan regains that lead. Don't count out that DVM. He's still back there. He's tucking in. DVM's tucking in behind Scott Erickson. They're in fourth place. This is lap 14 of 94.
Sorry, Jody. Truck was jumping there.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
You can hear the
I
communication.
didn't realize you're on my outside.
There's a little bit of internet stuff going on back there. That's what you get when you get this big time internet racing. Look at this. Oh, everybody is all together. Steven is not going to let him get away from him. Jonathan is just hanging up there in that 17 truck up there against the wall. I think this is a battle of attrition on the truck, on the tires. Who can make their tires last longer here? See, a lot of times when we're racing, and I was in this race, but a lot of times we don't see all this racing that's going on. Because these racers, all we see is straight through our windshields. And myself, I don't watch the replay until it's time for the watch party, because that's when I like to be surprised by some of this stuff. How about you, Smiley? You like to be surprised by this stuff? Oh, yeah, I thought so. Jonathan is up there commanding the lead. Kent is really getting the advantage on the inside. But then he falls off with that run that Jonathan gets on the outside. 20 laps of 94. DVM's not going to let him get away, that's for sure. He is a racer. He's out there sizing them up. I'm struggling out there. I've got a little bit of damage on my front quarter panels, so I'm going to go in and get that taken care of here. You see that damage where I scrubbed the wall there early on. I'll go in there and get that taken care of. Then you got Jody Hoke out here. He's still well within reach of the leaders. And of course you got Ivan Garcia. It's always great to see him out there. He's a heck of a competitor. Always fast. This is lap 22 at 94. See, Scott Erickson just takes third place from Stephen Gibson. Woo! Stephen does not like to follow anybody. That 87 car, if you look at the track map, still in the pits. Looks like he's leaving the pits now. There he goes. Get a little bit of run out. That looks like that right side looks a whole lot better. It's still 23 of 94 laps. There's always a chance that there's going to be a caution coming out. Be able to get a lap back. Coming out 2 laps down. Scott's putting that pedal down. He's going out there trying to catch that second place. Of Kent Hundley. Yeah, Robert, That's not the usual line that Scott runs, but it seems to be working for him. Looks like they're going to make that 72. Make that 72 go a lap down. Yeah, Dana. Bob's not here tonight. All by myself. Well, I'm not really by myself. I got you guys. You guys are there. And of course, I've always got Smiley. Hey, Smiley. DVM going on the outside of Ivan. And there's Bart Hoke in that Hooters truck, number 18. You got Kenny Hunley right behind him in the 11 truck. Those guys are always fast. Oh, thanks, Dana. I don't know about Kent. It looks like Jonathan's starting to get away from Kent. Oh, he's a little sideways off that turn. Turn 4 was a tough turn if you didn't enter it the right way. With Jonathan getting a little sideways coming off of turn 4 like that, Kent was able to pick up some ground. Oh my gosh. That 17 truck is like on ice coming out of turn 4. That's two times in a row. Kent's taking advantage of that. He's sticking to that bottom. Scott's right behind Kent. There's starting to be some distance between Scott and Steven Gibson. Let's see how Jonathan does coming off this turn 2. He seems to stick it pretty good coming out of turn 2. This is where the troubles have been in the last couple of laps for him. Oh, he was good there. He stuck that one in. Right, yeah. DVM says that transition between 3 and 4 was his biggest challenge. Yeah, it was tough. Get your head around it. I'm glad it wasn't just me. I thought I was the only one having a problem with that. If you'll take a look up there, you'll see Ivan Garcia is out of the race. He did end up spinning and hitting the inside wall, damaging his truck pretty good, I suppose. It was enough to take it for him to take it behind the wall and put it back on the hauler. And he is out. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good observation, Rob. That will be our final race for the season, Phoenix, in these trucks. Kent's going to try to stick it down low here and try to get the lead from Jonathan. I think he's counting on him to get a little sideways. Didn't happen this one. Scott is being real patient back there. Lap 35 of 94. I got a buddy of mine who wants to play Wasteland 3. Thrash, if you're out there. After the broadcast. If you guys have Wasteland 3, maybe we can meet and play Wasteland 3 tonight. See here, Kent is putting his truck out there. He almost had a truck linked on Jonathan. Oh, the camera jumps right back to DVM, so something's going on here. Here we go. DVM looks like he's got Kenny on his butt. Is that the number 11 behind DVM? Kenny Hunley? Yep. I'm going around the outside in the 87 on Kenny. But I'm a couple laps down. I'm going to dive in on the inside of DVM here. I got some fresh tires, so when I got that damage fixed. So I've got an advantage on them right now. Make that pass. Keep on going. Right now we got Jonathan Atkins out front, Kent Hunley in second, Scott Erickson in third. Got Steven Gibson in fourth, Bart Hoke in fifth, Dana Van Meter in sixth. This race is still a pack of cars all together. No cautions yet. What the heck is going on here? I really need a caution right now. Get a lap back.
I'm gonna fight you, Mr. Hunley. Go for it, buddy. You got more speed than I do here.
DVM telling Kenny Hunley, go on around him. You gotta hand it to Scott Erickson. He's been racing with a bum hand. He's got a couple fingers that aren't working right now. And these past couple of weeks, he has always been right out there in the front. He's got all the excuses in the world not to show up and not to race well, but he does not. He is not the person for that. Ooh, Jonathan putting on the pressure Kent's out front now. Kent's going to take his line up there. Jonathan's giving that inside line a go. Ooh, Scott's going to put on some pressure here too. Both of them go around Kent. Make that pass.
Ah, you didn't watch the video for the race, did you, Scott?
That's right, Rob. Scott's going to he's going to try to take the lead here. He's on the inside.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. I said, you good? You good?
Kent's happy to acquiesce here.
Yeah, I definitely watched the few.
.44 of 94. We're about to hit halfway, so these trucks will be pitting real soon. I think you're right, DVM. He's gotten faster with a bum hand. Kent looks like he's going to challenge the second place here from the outside. Shows Steven Gibson in fourth, about 14 seconds back. These three right here are battling for first, and then they're going to jump into the pits. And finish this race, hopefully, under green. With all this distance on the rest of the pack. This is an all too familiar scene right here. Jonathan up there in the top. Kent on the inside. We just hit halfway. Did you hear that? Jonathan's going to go into the pits. Going in now. The other two are staying out. It's a good clean pit.
27 pitting.
Got DVM coming in as well. That means it won't be long.
50 pitting this time.
Here comes that 50. The leaders are coming in. The leaders are coming in.
What a coincidence.
There's a good pit entrance for Jonathan. Scott scrubbed his tires a little bit, but that's okay. I think he's going to get 4 fresh ones. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Both of them hitting their boxes right now. Let's see. There's one side for Scott. The other side for Scott. Steven's going to take his as well. And it looks like Shock Guy Kit Hunley took 4 as well. Good pit entrance and exits. Kenny Hunley takes the lead in truck number 11. And he's in the pits now. And he is the only truck in the pits right now. Looks like the 87's going into the pits as well. There's Jody Hoke in the 322. He's right now in 7th place. Right behind DVM. Or Bart Hoke, I'm sorry. '87's back out on the track. See how many laps he can do. We got 42 laps to go. There's still no cautions. What the heck is going on here? Excuse me. Forty laps to go. Jody is no slouch. He is fast, him and Kenny. Kenny going on the inside of Jody. Jonathan Atkins is out front right now. He has got some distance on the second place of Kent Hunley. There's only 1 lap difference in the pitting. He pitted 1 lap before they did and was able to come out that. I wonder if he took 2 tires or took 4. I wonder. But that's quite a distance there he's got on everybody else. He does seem to have a lower line coming out of 4 when he's out there by himself. You take a look at the track map, everybody's starting to spread out a little bit. There's Bart. He's always a tough competitor. If you're going to get around Bart, you got to race him. Got Jonathan out front, Kent Hundley, Scott Erickson, Stephen Gibson, Dana Van Meter, Bart Hoke, Kenny Hundley, Jody Hoke, myself, and Ivan, who is out of the race. "35 laps to go. We are almost done with this race. And there's still no cautions. Here comes that Mr. Softy truck on the outside of Bart. Bart moves high. Jonathan is still comfortably in the lead. Kent right behind him, and Scott right behind him. Take a look at this and you can see Jonathan is more comfortable with that high line. He started going back up there. Kent is gaining though. He is not letting him get away. Scott's right on his tail as well. Yeah, I never saw any of this racing going on. I wasn't there. This is what Kent sees. He's seeing that 17 truck of Jonathan pull out, so he is pull away. So he is trying to pedal this thing back up there to him. And Scott's right there with him. You do not want to see those guys pulling away, especially when you only have 26 laps to go. All that work it took to keep it close, starting to drift away on you. There's a little battle right there between the 11 and the 87. The 87 is a couple laps in front of the 87. The 11 is a couple laps in front of the 87. So it's not much of a battle. Tell you what, that Kenny Hunley, he likes to race. He likes to be out there and do it. '17 is definitely seeing that 12 close in on him right now. Woo. Jonathan's starting to catch some lap traffic up here. Mm-hmm. 19 laps to go. Kent's not letting him get away. He's coming up on the lap car of Jody. Well, he just now put him a lap down anyway. Kent's right behind him. Jody stays low. Doesn't want to interfere with their race. Kent is zeroing in. He knows this could go all the way to the checker flag without a caution. So he's trying to make sure he makes up that time right now. "17 laps to go." Kent dives underneath. Here we got Bart Hoke out here. Stephen Gibson. He is trying to make his way up there as well. He's got Dana Van Meter coming in behind him. "15 laps to go." Bart's starting to turn it on. But we have this race right here for the lead. Kent's going to take it. And he can't do it. Just a half a car length. You got the battle of the racing lines right here. Looks like Kent's taking it. He's got a car length here on him. But that high line gets such a run. Doing a crossover. Jonathan underneath the 12. But we know Jonathan's more comfortable in that high line. There's some racing going on back here. "11 laps to go." Looks like Kenny's going to challenge the DVM. "10 laps to go." Kenny is racing. In the meantime, Kent has taken the lead. Jonathan is falling back. Nine laps to go. This race is almost in the can. There is a lot of stuff happening here. Kenny just, not only did he go around DVM, he's also went under the 53 of Stephen Gibson. There comes that Hooters car. The number 18 of Bart Hope. He is challenging them as well. DVM's going underneath the 53. 53 must be struggling a little bit. He still doesn't want to just give it away. But he does. Oh, he's a little loose. He's a little loose. Oh! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, him and the 18 got together.
Alan's still there.
He's taking it straight to the pits. Oh yeah, he's got some damage there. You have to take it in. $18 looks like he has some damage as well. They're going into the pits. Get that taken care of. No caution came out. 6 laps to go. Looks like the 87 is going underneath the 27 of Dana Van Meter. 5 to go. It's inconsequential. I'm a couple laps down still. We're 3 laps now. Five to go. $12 cars out front. He's got Jonathan right behind him, less than a second. Scott Erickson behind him in 3rd. This is the fight right here. Three to go. No cautions. What the heck? Who would have thunk it? Kent is working on another victory for the season. He's going to put it... He's going to... I don't want to jinx him here. But with a win here, he's going to distance himself a little bit further into that championship. This is race number 10 of 12. We only have 2 races left after this one. White flag, white flag. 1 to go. Here he goes. Less than 2 turns to go. He's increased his margin to 3 seconds. So I don't think there's very much. There it is. Checker flag. Checker flag. Kent takes the victory. Awesome race, Kent. Congratulations. Jonathan, Scott. What a great podium right there.
Ooh, good race. That was fun. Yeah, good race, everybody. Nice job getting around me, Kenny. Outlast me, bud. That was some good strategy.
Awesome. There you go. Kent Hundley takes another victory. Another checker flag. Comes out there and shows us how it's done.
Oh, you dropped your nose.
You chopped your nose. And he poses for the camera. That is awesome. What a fun race that was. Thanks for everybody who showed up. It was great to have you out there. It was fun to race with you. Congratulations to Kent, Jonathan in second, Scott in third. It was, and then you got Kenny Hundley in fourth. Great top 5 for him, and DVM in fifth. What a great bunch of guys to race with. And if you want to be a part of it, then of course, if you've got iRacing, then you can go down there in the league section, search for Action Racing Series, and we'll wave you through. That's all it is to it. Absolutely. Let me see. Is there anything? Oh, yeah, we have Martinsville. So it's a short track next week, next Thursday. Hopefully everybody can make it. It's always great to have. It's no fun to race out there by yourself, but it's always great to see you guys because you guys are awesome. Now, I will be at the race, me and another Action Racing Series driver, Bean Counter, which is John Bates. We'll be out at the race in Nashville at the Super Speedway on June 28th or 29th. I can't remember. It's for the Ally 400. So if you're going to be in the area, let me know. We'll hook up and we'll meet and we'll get to meet each other in person. So if you're going to be out there at the Nashville Super Speedway for the Cup race, let me know because I would certainly like to meet everybody that I can when we're out there. And we still have time. It's June. What is this? This is March, April, May, June. So we still got a few months. But yeah, if you're out there, let me know because we'll find each other somewhere, somehow. Cool. I have nothing else. Do you have anything there, Smiley? Besides the flag? Okay. So, great race. Homestead. Next week is Martinsville. I'll go ahead and lock up the doors and close everything up, and then we'll meet again here next Friday for the Action Racing Series watch party, and we'll watch that Martinsville race. Can't wait to see you there. And if you're an Action Racing Series driver, I'll see you on the track. Okay? You guys be good. See you then.